Hi, aloha. I'm Dayang Nuriania Bang Zain and D to everybody from Malaysia, Kuching, Sarawak on the island of Borneo. Was in Hawaii from 1984 to 1987. Graduated with Bachelor of Science and Business, majoring in marketing. I was not an East-West Center scholar, rather an intern for a one semester with PIDP, the Pacific Island Development Program, working with Pamela at that time, assisted by the Dean of Students, the late Subi Maki. As a student, I was actively involved in organizing Malaysian Day with all the Malaysian students in Hawaii, those who are from HPU, from Chaminade and BYU, and of course the UH. In recent time, I'm involved with preserving the art, culture and the artists of Sarawak through Atelier Society. In 2017, I was also involved in assisting the 4 artists to come to Hawaii for the Tree of Life exhibition at the East-West Center. I'm also the advisor for Atelier. This lockdown, we are lucky because all the children are with us. Ashru or Bob, who was in Hawaii, is back with us, and with his fiancée, Aryan. Ashman, who is back from the UK, is also with us at home with the fiancée, Liza, and of course our daughter, Ashri Lailani. With all these 3 ladies helping me in the kitchen, 2 months has passed very quickly because that's how long we have been in lockdown in Kuching, Sarawak. The only one that's not with us at the moment is my eldest son with his wife Rhoda and our 3 grandsons because they live a few minutes away from us. And here's my husband, Khairuddin.
Hi, aloha, I'm Khairudin. I studied at the University of Hawaii from 1983 to 1985. I did my Master's of Science in Electrical Engineering. That's where I met my beautiful wife in Hawaii. And later in 1987, I went to East-West Center as Asian Development Bank Fellowship. I did some research in the use of IT for rural communities.
Aloha! Hello, kami dari Sarawak. Hi!
Now let us go to my kitchen. Selamat datang ke dapur D. Welcome to D's kitchen. Like Ramadan all over the world, there's nothing much everybody do during the day except cook so that we have all the special food during iftar. And today I'm going to show you 2 dishes. That's chicken, what we call ayam masak merah, which is a very common chicken recipe throughout Malaysia with a little variation over the different states. Ours has very little chilies because people in Sarawak don't eat very hot food. The reason why I'm cooking ayam masak merah is because when I came as a student in Hawaii, I have very little knowledge of cooking. And fortunately, there is a Malaysian who was living at the Marine base, married to an American. She's Malaysian. She brought me home to her house. Her name is Aisha Wellington. And over the weekend, she would feed me with all the Malaysian food. And one of the things that she taught me was ayam masak merah, which is a very typical Malaysian dish. 2 teaspoons of turmeric flour to be marinated on the chicken. A teaspoon of Himalaya salt. What we do is we have to use our fingers and to marinate this, it will make all your fingers turn yellow in a while. But of course you can rinse it after this. Okay, after marinating the chicken with turmeric powder and salt, what you do is you put oil in the frying pan and you fry it for a while. This is not fully cooked, you only cook it maybe halfway. Some I leave the skin on because some of my kids prefer to have the skin on it. But I have taken out all the fat. While waiting for the chicken to be half fried, we take 4 shallots, 4 bits of garlic, 1.5 inches of ginger, 2 chilies. Those of you who would like to have it a bit hotter, you can use hotter types of chilies. I have varieties of it here, but because my children don't really want it to be too hot on this dish, so we just use this particular one. Yeah? And of course, I have lemongrass. Only 1 stalk of lemongrass. Okay, while we are waiting for the chicken, we can grind all the other ingredients. Lemongrass, we don't put it together with the grinded ingredient. All you have to do is you just pound it like this. Yeah? Just to get the aroma out into the pot later on. You have to cook it really dry, it's just halfway. It's now ready. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put the other ingredient into the pot. 4 tablespoons of cooking oil. Add on all the grinded ingredients. You start frying it until it has a very nice aroma that comes in before you add the tomato puree and also the lemongrass. What I have here is a cup of tomato puree. You can add on tomato chop if you want to, or you can even add more tomato puree if you like to. Ayam masak merah is actually, if it is literally translated, it's chicken, red chicken. But the redness actually comes from the tomato puree. You see that it thickens a little bit. Okay, you can add on to your chicken pieces. I have about 12 pieces in here. And you will have to let it cook until it's really cooked, because you must remember that in the first place the chicken was not really cooked when we fried it just now. We add the other half cup of water. After this one thickens, for the time being, we just let it be like this. And you can let it cook for the next 15 minutes and see what happens. Yeah? You see that it has thickened a bit, so what you do is you add the other half cup of water. Yeah? And let it simmer some more over very low fire. And in the meantime, also add 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar. So here it is. You let it simmer further until it thickens again. Yeah? And to see if the chicken is tender. Some people like to put potatoes inside, some people like to put carrot inside, but we prefer to have it just plain like this. Okay, but we garnish it with tomato. While this is cooking, what I'm going to show to you is cooking the rice. What I need for the rice is ginger, garlic, raisin, salt, butter, and also cooking oil. Okay, what I've done is that I have brought the rice cooker pot onto the stove. I put about 2 tablespoons of cooking oil and a blob of butter. And I add on the garlic and the ginger. I add on to the raisin. Any type of raisin will do. So you all fry this all together. Giving it a bit of a nice aroma, and at the same time the raisin will swell up. Okay. So you see here it's already done. Okay. Switch off the fire and we'll add on to the rice. What I've done here is I've taken 4 cups of rice. Well, you can do it in a smaller version, so you use less ginger and garlic. Yeah. So let it cool for a while and you add on to water. Okay, you add, this is 4 cups of rice. What you do is you put in 4 cups of water as well. You remember the fire is off, this is already cool, and then you take fresh milk. Some people like it a bit rich, they use evaporated milk, but in my case I just use fresh milk. Yeah. And don't forget 1 teaspoon of salt. On the fire, you just put it into the rice cooker. Okay. And then you put it on. If you feel that the chicken is almost ready, it's now soft. Yeah. To finish it off, you put in milk. So it becomes pretty rich. But if you think you're cooking it at night and not eating it until tomorrow, you can put the milk later. Yeah. Actually, this is one of the recipe that you can do late, early. Cook it early, put it in the fridge, and then you reheat it to serve for the next day, and then only then you put in the milk. Yeah? Well, how much you want the milk to be is up to you, because some people like it really, really rich. For us, half a cup will do. Yeah? Okay, in a short while, you're done. Voila, here you see what we have done today. The ayam masak merah, or the chicken cooked in tomato puree sauce, and the buttered rice. And we wish you Selamat Ramadan, Happy Ramadan. Try for iftar. It's always a favorite in my household, and I hope it will be a favorite for you as well. Mahalo nui loa for watching us.
Thank you. Bye.